Hey guys, Justin here from Vacationer Caravans, and I want to show you our 2024 Bantam. So first of all, if you don't know already, Vacationer Caravans have been building caravans for about 14 years now. We only build off-road caravans, so we don't build an on-road van and whack a Cruise Master suspension under there and call it an off-roader. The way that we construct our vans, the way that we engineer our vans are for off-road use. Aluminium frame is stock standard on all of our caravans. As you can see there, aluminium frame sticker. But aluminium frame is stock standard. Not only do we do an aluminium frame for strength, for lightness compared to timber, for anti-rotting compared to timber, we also pair the aluminium frame up with a internal fiberglass walls. So there's no joins in our internal walls. It's not plywood. Last thing we want is, what a lot of our competitors do is, they talk about how good their aluminium frame is anti, rotting and whatnot, but they still pair it up with plywood. Defeats the purpose. So our walls are 100% timberless, and we've got no timber in our wall construction. On top of that, we run a one-piece honeycomb floor all the way through our caravans. And the advantages of that is it's not a 6mm marine ply timber that can lift up over time, that can creak, that can squeak, and it's got a better insulation to it because it's about an inch thick. The Bantam, so let's talk about the Bantam. The Bantam is a single axle caravan, fully off-road. Does come in about 4 or 5 different layouts. The one that we're going to display today is our most popular one. It has got a rear club lounge. You might say, how can we fit an 18-foot van, 18'6" van with a rear club lounge? When we step inside, I'll show you why and how and why this van, literally went so viral last year. While we're on the outside, DO35 off-road hitch as stock standard. The only thing that's not standard on the Bantam is the electric 12-volt jack there. We can add that for you like we have on our stock unit here. We got a nice toolbox on the front of our caravan. On both sides, you have a slide. The idea of this slide is obviously for your Weber or your barbecue. On the other side would be for your generator. Dust reduction system, stock standard on all of our caravans. With the Bantam, we run the Fusion soundbar there. Obviously, outside picnic table. Now we run the Mickey Thompson 16-inch wheels. As you can see, we've got Mickey Thompson tires, we've got Fusion soundbar, we have Cruise Master ATX suspension there. So again, Cruise Master are Australia's leading suspension manufacturer, and that's the reason why we go the Cruise Master. We are accredited by the Caravan Association, so you can buy with peace of mind, of course, as well as all of our caravans come with the Alco electronic stability control. Outside TV hatch, I'll just show you a quick little look there. Obviously the idea is your TV and bracket from the inside comes out and you can watch the footy or whatever you need to watch on the outside. In terms of solar, we do have 3 200-watt solar panels on the roof. We have a 300 amp high discharge lithium battery, and we have a 2000-watt inverter. Depending on the layout, you either have, if it's a rear club, you have another boot under the club lounge there. If it's your traditional rear ensuite, we would have 2 shower lockers on the back. Outside jerry can holder here. Floodlight on the front and the rear with a rear view camera. In terms of our grey water tank, obviously we have a grey water tank standard here, but you can see there it's got the brass fittings on there, not plastic like every other caravan manufacturer. Outdoor shower, stock standard. No vents on the back to prevent dust, but we do have a sealable hatch there to be able to get to that fridge and cool it down if you need to or want to. Instantaneous hot water service. And because of this layout with the east-west bed, we do have a second hatch underneath the bed there, next to your tunnel boot there. Just so you guys know, if you want the traditional north-south bed, obviously we can't do it in the rear club lounge, and I'll show you once we step inside. We can go back to your traditional layout. But if you want the rear club and you want it compact and you want it single axle, we've got to go east-west bed with the rear club on the back there. All right, can you believe that we're sitting in the rear club right now in an 18'6" caravan? So our engineers at Vacationer have worked really hard to design the Bantam our request was we want a rear club, but we want a small van. So we've been able to nail that and design a caravan that ticks all the boxes. Your only compromise is an east-west bed. So you can see here we've got the center bathroom in the middle. You've got the rear club lounge, center bathroom, east-west bed. Now, what we do differently with our east-west beds, you have two robes. You can see you have a robe there and another robe there. So you still got the overhead cupboards as well and the robe, so you're not losing any storage in the bedroom there. As mentioned earlier in the video, if you don't like the east-west bed, we can definitely go to a traditional north-south layout. Obviously, it means you'll have your ensuite at the back of the caravan. Now, while we're in here, a couple of items that come stock standard, or everything that comes stock standard in the Bantam. Obviously, if you do have a non-cafe seat layout, the table can drop into a bed. We run waterfall bench tops as stock standard on all of our caravans. While we're there, we've got the full oven with a lid. It's very important to have a lid to utilize space, especially in such a compact caravan. We have, depending on the layout, but we have at least 2 fans stock standard in the Bantam. And as you can see here, all of our windows are flat. They're not the concertina ones that bunch up and that collect dust. So that was a lot of feedback from a lot of our clients. So we've definitely gone to the windows that have the flat base there. For such a little van, we run the biggest fridge possible, 275 litre Tetford fridge. Now, obviously dust reduction system on the roof there. Now, obviously we have a 2000 watt inverter, so you'll be able to, there's I think about 4 power points that are hooked up to the inverter here. We can definitely upgrade that as well if that's something you wanted to. If you turned around and said, hey, we want to run our aircon from our inverter, we need to upgrade to a 3000 watt inverter, and we can do that for you as well. So in terms of colors, like, we have a large range of colors for you to be able to pick from, and with layouts with the Bantam, if you want that single axle, we have about 5 different single axle layouts to be able to pick from. So look, click on the ad, or click on the video, inquire, and we'd love to sit down and work out the right caravan for you.